I'm Cole Ratterman, and this is my neighbor, Brittany Gilliana, who has agreed to be my subject for the day. She is a very young, healthy individual. In fact, she has no cardiovascular risk factors, so she is at very low CV risk. She leads a fairly active lifestyle. She gets about 20 minutes of moderate aerobic activity at least 5 days a week. Her resting heart rate was 80 beats per minute, and her resting blood pressure was 104/62. I have the Borg RPE scale in front of her, which I already explained that 6, the low end of the scale, is very light exertion, where 20, the high end of the scale, is absolute maximum exertion. And she has actually already completed a 3-minute warm-up period at 2 miles per hour, during which her perceived exertion was 9. And now she is working toward 4 minutes at 3.7 miles per hour, which we previously determined puts her in her submax heart rate range. So she's been walking at this pace for about a minute and a half now, and I'm going to do my first vitals check on her at 3 minutes. Are you feeling okay, Brittany? Okay, we're coming up on our first vitals check now. What would you say is your perceived exertion based on this chart, Brittany?
Probably a 12.
Okay, she's at about a 12. And I'm going to take her pulse next. And that was about 35 beats over 15 seconds. And I'm going to take her blood pressure. That was about 120/64, and we've got about 30 more seconds till her next vitals check. And what's your RPE now, Brittany?
Probably about 12, maybe 13.
And I'm going to check her pulse again. That was about 36 beats over 15 seconds. So she is in fact in her steady state. After I take her blood pressure, we're going to move the treadmill to a 5% grade. about 122 over 64, so we're safe to move to 5% incline. And now we are going until minute 7 at this 5% incline, and I'm going to check her heart rate again and blood pressure as well. And then we will do the same thing at minute 4 and see if we get a steady state at this 5% incline as well. What is your RPE now, Brittany?
13.
And I'm going to take her pulse. That was about 38 beats per minute beats over 15 seconds. And her blood pressure. Now at about 130 over 68. And we're going to do another check in another few seconds. And what's your RPE, Brittany?
Probably 13, maybe 14.
And my final pulse check. And she's still at about 38 beats over the 15 seconds. And final blood pressure. I'm going to say 130 over 68. And now she's going to start about a 3-minute cool down period.